Hello everybody, and welcome to NXT. I'm Travis Bateman, and alongside me is Gail Kim, and tonight it is going to be a good night. Obviously, that is obviously great pun intended, but I tell you this much: tonight the Iron Survivor qualifying matches have begun. Three in stake tonight as Bayley takes on her former protege Paige Parker in a one-on-one match in an Iron Survivor qualifier. But we've also got the deranged and crazy Tatum Paxley. She'll be taking on Stephanie Valcula, and also finally. And also Tracy Lara will be taking on the quick, the agile, the high-flying Essie Lee in an Iron Survivor qualifier. And also a little bit of an altercation on social media has led to this match. Sean Spears will go one-on-one with Dean Franklin. Hello, Sean. It's all about family. It's all about the business. Why? Well, here comes Chandler Stacks Lorenzo. The following contest is Sepulvefall, making his way to the ring, representing the D'Angelo family. Chandler Stacks Lorenzo, heel versus heel main event on Raw. I know, Triple H is so stupid. And we've also got a heel versus heel faction war going on between Damage Control and Sonya's group. Dun 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 dun. I bring the swag that the party get. It's in the bed and I gotta yeah. And introducing next, representing the Street Profits, he is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins. Well, William Regal informed Dawkins and Ford that if they were to lose these matches, if they were to lose one of these matches, then the D'Angelo family will get a rematch for the Tag Team Championships. This has been quite a bit of a big rivalry going on here between the Street Profits and the D'Angelo family. Let's not forget last week, Adriana Rizzo got the biggest victory of her career. She was able to knock off the EST Bianca Belair last week. Yeah, it was a match on social media. It was definitely a match that that was definitely talked about, and probably not in the way that, you know, everyone wanted it to be talked about. But in reality, it is a massive win. But also still to come tonight here on NXT, the NXT Women's Champion Julia will be in action here tonight. A very rarity that you see Julia wrestling here on NXT, and she'll be taking on Lola Vice. She'll be taking on Lola Vice a bit later tonight. Lola Vice must be foolish for wanting to call out the NXT Women's Champion. I'll tell you that much. You call it foolish, I call it downright bravery. Lola Vice wants to step up to the champion. Lola even wanted it to be for the championship tonight. Yeah, well, I don't even think... Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't think Julia has any interest in defending the title here tonight. Oh, man. Stacks now in control of Angelo Dawkins. And, oh, big overhead. A big overhead suplex by Dawkins. And Stacks able to get the shoulders up. And Stacks getting the shoulders up. This is a big opportunity for Stacks, Lorenzo, and Tony D'Angelo to get another opportunity at the tag team titles. Because remember, they did become #1 contenders several months ago, and at the previous pay-per-view they came up short. That's right. This is their chance to once again get back into it. Oh! Big kick right to the head on Dawkins to put him away, and Dawkins has to kick out. And now Stacks obviously getting a little bit frustrated. Heading up to the second rope. Oh, double axe handle. Double axe handle to Dawkins. And Dawkins drops Lorenzo with a spear. Oh, and out at 2. Very close there. And now Stacks trying to catch his breath. In the corner. As now Dawkins heads him into the corner. Sends him into the corner. What does Dawkins have in mind here? A superplex to Stacks Lorenzo. A superplex to Stacks Lorenzo. Looking for the silencer. And now, oh, the knee right to the back of the neck. Was looking for the silencer. Knee right to the back of the neck. Oh, and Dawkins kicks out. How in the hell did he kick out of that? And Lorenzo obviously furious. Oh! And Dawkins goes out to the outside, getting knocked off the apron. And now things are only heating up here in this rivalry. And now Stacks. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Adriana Rizzo. What is she doing out here? Rizzo obviously wanted to try and back up. And now Rizzo looking to try and back up Stacks here. Dawkins heading up to the top rope. Dawkins heading up to the top rope here, looking for a frog splash. Look at this, Adriana Rizzo now on the apron, trying to distract Montez Ford. Look at this, Rizzo trying to distract Ford. And there's the EST and Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair pulling Rizzo off. And now Bianca and Adriana. The ball is on between these two women. This rivalry is clearly far from over. And Stacks tried to take advantage, but Dawkins takes advantage. Silencer! And there's the silencer by Dawkins on Lorenzo. Dawkins with the win. And Angelo Dawkins with the victory over Lorenzo. Yeah, it is good to see Joe Gacy. And Adriana obviously not happy as Bianca Belair giving the assist to the Street Profits. Bianca Belair getting some payback. And look at it, and look at this now. Now these two continue to brawl. Adriana Rizzo and Bianca continue their brawl. Oh, look at this. That was Patrick's office that they were just in. And now there's the security. Let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight. And now security trying to hold. And now security holding Bianca Belair and Adriana back. NXT Deadline, Adriana. NXT Deadline. Come on, break it up, break it up. NXT Deadline. I accept. You're on, Bianca. I accept. It'll be under D'Angelo rules. D'Angelo family rules. Wow. What is a D'Angelo family rules match? Well, Adriana and Bianca Belair looking to settle their rivalry in a D'Angelo family rules match. Essie, are you sure about this? Tracy's a monster. You're gonna need help. Angela, Hermione, I appreciate your concern, but I need to do this. If I want to prove that I can be a big star just like you, then I need to do this. Yeah, but Tracy's a big girl. She will outpower you. She may be big. Do you want some noodles before we go? She may be big, and she may be powerful. But remember, I have the speed advantage. Just remember to go for the legs. I don't need to be coached, Hermione. I know what I'm doing. We're just looking out for you, okay? Oh, I know. But I got this. Oh, I can't wait to watch Essie Lee get annihilated. You wanna be American idiot. Ding ding ding. The following contest is set for one fall and is an Iron Survivor qualifying match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Lee sisters, Essie Lee. Well, we've been informed that the D'Angelo family rules match will be a street fight. That has pinfalls. And it's a street fight that has no countouts and no disqualifications, and pinfalls and submissions can happen anywhere. Oh, it's going to be a good match, but I tell you that. That's going to be awesome. But I'll tell you this much: I wouldn't want to be Essie Lee right now. And her opponent from Milan, Bangladesh, Tracy Lara. Tracy Lara is a former Iron Survivor winner. The interesting thing is that she won the previous. She has won the Iron Survivor before, alongside Oscar, Blair Davenport, and the inaugural winner, Roxanne Perez. Well, if Tracy Lara qualifies here, Gail, I want to see you wrestle Tracy Lara. Could you beat her? I think I will gladly take a pass on that. I'll gladly pass. And now Essie Lee. And now Essie Lee trying to use her... And now Essie Lee, as she talked about before, she's got the speed advantage. Oh, look at this. Essie Lee doing exactly what she said she would. Use her speed to outmaneuver Tracy Lara. Nice springboard DDT there by Essie. Oh! And Tracy just powering out at one. It's going to take a lot more than that, Essie. Oh, I think Essie is very well aware it's going to take a lot to take down the big girl, Tracy Lara. Oh. Trying to use her speed advantage. But Tracy Lara catching her. You know, Tracy Lara, she can be agile herself. She may be a big girl, but she can be quite agile herself. We've seen beforehand that Tracy can evolve her moves, can evolve her style despite being a bigger and stronger woman. Oh, and a big slam. Yeah! And now Tracy. And now Tracy Lara in control. This is the foregone conclusion that a lot of us, that I think everyone knew was gonna happen. Essie Lee getting dominated by Tracy Lara. Don't underestimate Essie Lee, Gail. If there is one thing you don't do, and that is underestimate Essie Lee. Remember, Essie Lee is the only woman to say that she has a victory, and she says that can say that she has a victory over Julia. Look, it was by disqualification. Look, that was by disqualification. It's still a win, though. Oh, look at this. Oh! Tracy Lara goes down. Tracy Lara goes down. Oh, and another tornado DDT. Tracy Lara is down. Essie Lee heads up to the top rope. Essie Ton bomb! Essie Ton bomb! That could be it to qualify for the Iron Survivor. Oh, and Tracy just kicks out. Wow, that was close. Essie Lee nearly pulled off a major upset. Essie Lee almost pulled off a huge upset. Almost pulled off a major upset. And that just only, and I think that might have just only pissed Tracy Lara off even more. Uh-oh. Oh, look at the power. Oh, man. Look at that insane power. The insane quickness. Oh, look at this. And now here comes Essie Lee with a drop kick. And Essie Lee with another. And now Essie Lee. Oh, the crossbody. Come on. And Essie Lee's got the advantage here. And now Essie Lee heading up to the top rope. Essie Lee heading up. Neckbreaker. Stuns Lara. A blockbuster stuns Lara into the cover. There's two. Oh, so close again. Oh, so close again. And now Essie Lee once again heading up to the top rope, looking for the Essie Ton bomb. Can she do it here? And Essie! Essie! What the hell? It's Lucy Wright. It's Lucy Wright and Rachel Pierce. They're beating up Hermione and Angela. Wait a minute, is that Christy Newman's with them? Christy Newman's with them. Christy Newman is with them. It's a 3-on-2 assault on the Lee sisters. Essie Lee's distracted by all this. Christy Newman, Lucy Wright, and Rachel Pierce with a 3-on-2 assault. And now Tracy Lara. And now Tracy Lara taking advantage. Come on, AI, don't waste time. God, I love it when they just, all they want to do is mess around. And now look at this. And now Tracy Lara taking advantage of Essie Lee. And there's the rack locked in. And Essie Lee quickly submits. Tracy Lara qualifies. And look at it, and look at this. Christy Newman. Oh, look at this, and now a leg 5 to Essie. Tracy Lara qualifies but delivers a leg 5, and Christy Newman, Rachel Pierce, and Lucy Wright with a 3-on-2 assault backstage on the Lee sisters. It seems like Christy Newman is back on good terms with her longtime friend Lucy Wright, but I tell you this. Tracy Lara is going to be a serious threat in the Iron Survivor. Got some 2-minute noodles for lunch. I love my boss. I love my boss. Callie is such a beautiful, beautiful boss. Don't be ridiculous. Callie likes me more than she knows. I'm a king. The king, huh? Didn't Queen Alexa turn you down? Oh. You better watch your tone with me, Ethan. 'Cause I could very well take that NXT championship from you. At least I didn't lose. At least I didn't lose to a skinny. At least I didn't lose to a 190-pound skinny loser named Patrick Cox. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, you're very... Oh, fighting words, huh? And you, take this from me, you couldn't even beat a 190-pound skinny loser. So you have no chance against me. Ah, is that so? Well, I know. Why don't you face Patrick Cox then? Let's see you beat him then. You know what? You know what, Lexus? I accept your challenge. I'll be more than happy to do a champion versus champion battle with little Patty. Because then I will show you that he got very lucky. And it will show you that I am better than you. I'm getting out of Boston. It's not... I'm getting out of here. Boston isn't worth my time. good luck tonight, guys. Yeah, thanks, Wendy. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks for that, Wendy. Look, you guys are dealing with two guys that are having some issues, so should be more than enough for you guys to win. It's still AJ Styles, and it's still AJ Styles, and it's still Jay White. They are pretty deadly. They are pretty dangerous. But we will show them the power of positivity because New Day rocks! New Day rocks! New Day rocks! Oh. Come on, Gail, clap your hands and say New Day rocks. Oh, please. You don't want none. Dun 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 dun. Wow, I'm a lone wolf that a bit of old soul. Hit him real hard that a bit of old soul. Following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of AJ Styles and Jay White, the Blade Runners. Well, AJ Styles and Jay White have been having some issues over the last several weeks. No, they're not having issues. They are having issues. They've been causing each other to lose matches, and they've been yelling and getting angry at each other. Look, that's just how teammates are. Look, it's just how teammates fight. There's nothing going on between the two of them. They are still as strong as ever. You need to stop being delusional, Gail. And their opponents, the team of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. One thing about Triple H is that he just does not give up. One thing about Triple H is that it doesn't matter if Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Karrion Kross get no reaction at all. He will never give up. He will continue to use them until there's a reaction. He will never surrender, and he will never give up until the fans start caring. And I'd hate to say it, the fans are never, ever going to care about them. And I'm sorry if I hurt your ears. And I'm sorry if I ended up hurting anyone's ears doing that, but fans are never, ever, 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 ever going to care about them, so he needs to give it a rest. Every time they come to the ring, no pop. He's never going to give it a rest, and that's the biggest problem with him. He should understand when to give it a rest. He should understand when to give up. But I will get them over, no matter what. No matter what it takes, I will get them over. Fans will care about them soon. Trust the Triple H system. Maybe I'll care more about Final Testament if you actually start getting Scarlett in the ring. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll only care about her. Everyone else, I'll say screw them. And there's the tag. Oh, and there's the tag. And now the Jay White. And now Kofi Kingston now. Oh, look at Kingston building momentum. Drop kick to Jay White. And another drop kick to Jay White. And now Kingston. Look at Kingston. Oh, no. And Kingston. And Kofi Kingston went to fly out of the ring, and look at Kingston go. Oh, and Jay White, just like that, slows down the momentum. Jay White, and Jay White now gains the advantage. Kofi Kingston came in like a house of fire. I wonder what music Otis and all them came out to, since Chad Gable still uses the Alpha Academy music. Because I didn't see that bit, because I was asleep. And trust me, I would rather sleep for an entire 3 hours than watch Raw at this point. Raw is so terrible. I'd rather sleep through a whole 3-hour Raw at this point, because nothing about it interests me. AJ Styles now, and AJ Styles now in trouble! And there's the SOS! Save our soul! Oh, kick out! So close there. Tag made to Xavier Woods. And now AJ Styles battling back. And now AJ Styles, gaining the advantage. And now the Phenomenal One gains the advantage. And down goes Woods. And now Jay White senses the end could be over here. Well, as I said, the only... Man, I feel like I'm a broken record. I feel like I'm a freaking broken record whenever I speak about this shit. As I said, the only way Bianca and Jade are losing is if Bianca turns heel. Why do I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall? And then you basically regurgitate something that I've heard before. You regurgitate something that I'm already aware of. And I said the only way Alba and Isla are staying champions is if they do an angle where Bianca just turns heel on Jade. And now you're saying, oh, she hasn't been adapting. And I'm just like, well, duh. I'm already aware of that. I'm not trying to be rude, but seriously. Do you actually listen to what I say? Oh, look out. And there's the up, up, down, down. The up, up, down, down. New Day with the win. And New Day with the win. The issues between Jay White and AJ Styles just continue to get worse. Bum, 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 bum. WWE isn't happy with Jade Cargill. Oh, wow, they're not happy with her? They're not happy with her, but yet they will continue to push Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Karrion Kross. I wouldn't be happy with their performances. At least Jade Cargill is still over. Here's a big difference. Here's the major difference, right? Here's a big major difference. Jade Cargill still gets thunderous reactions. If she wasn't getting over and she wasn't getting any reaction from the crowd, I would understand why they're not happy. But the fact that they're not happy with her in ring-wise, but she's incredibly over with the audience, but they're not happy with her adapting to the WWE style, but yet people like Zoe, Shayna, and Karrion, and the authors of Piss, still can't get over to Worth the Save a Damn, but they will keep them on TV. So I guess in-ring work matters more than how over you are with the audience. So that is Triple H's way. So I guess that's the Triple H way. It doesn't matter if you don't get over with the audience, as long as you're good in the ring. That's all that matters. All that matters is that you're good in the ring, and it doesn't matter if the fans It doesn't matter how over you are with the audience. It's stupid. Like, I get it. And it takes time for Jade, and it's going to take time for Jade Cargill to get used to a different style. It's going to take time for Jade Cargill to get used to a new style, but everyone, and this is why I've been saying, fans should not set their expectations high. People aren't going to adapt to a new style in an instant. People are not going to get used to a new style immediately. Look at Stephanie Valcula for an example. She's used to wrestling Mexican style because she wrestles in she wrestled in Mexican territories. Do you expect her to adapt to the WWE formula within 2 months? No. She needs to learn that style. Jade Cargill isn't going to massively get used to she'll get used to the WWE style over time. But people just expect everybody to be good. When you accept and that's why I didn't like them giving the titles to Jade Cargill. That's why I didn't like them giving her a championship straight away. Because they want to push her as a big deal, but because she's not getting over in the ring, or she's not good in the ring, and that was the only reason they took the titles off them, it makes me say, well, if you didn't think she was good in the ring, why did you bloody give her the titles in the first place? You gotta this is why I say take your time. This is why I say the company needs to take their time with people instead of just shoving them down the fans' throats. But hey, you know, they're the big public traded company. They know what they're doing more than I do. They seem to know more than I do. I'm not the one booking the shows. I'm not the one in charge. What the hell am I talking about? I'm just some random ass fan who's giving off an opinion. Up, up, down, down, once known as the Midnight Hour. I kind of like the Midnight Hour better. If I'm being honest. Stephanie, so pretty. So pretty. We're gonna play tonight. Let's have fun. Very scary woman is Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley is a very no 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 no. Dun 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 dun. Dish 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 dish. Oh, a demon for the light.
So pathetic.
It's like with Samoa Joe and Bobby Roode and everyone didn't understand why they went through NXT. Yes, they wrestled for many years, but they needed to learn the WWE style. And that's why having someone like Jade completely skip NXT is probably going to do more harm to her. That's why Jade Cargill needed NXT, but no, they had a lot of faith in her, and she skipped, and she ended up skipping NXT. And her opponent from Chile, Stephanie Vacula. Well, this match is an Iron Survivor qualifying matchup. Stephanie Vacula and Tatum Paxley. This is going to be a good matchup here. I feel this is going to be a good matchup. Stephanie Vacula in her second match ever here in NXT. Her first match was against Hikari Uzani, and what a brutal match they had. Absolutely, they had a brutal encounter which ended in Stephanie Vacula Ronda needed to go through NXT. Yes, she did. Becky said on MMA Hour that Ronda couldn't wrestle. I agree. She should have gone through NXT. But as I said before, the company had too much faith in her. I understand people might not think that people like Jade and Stephanie Vacula and Julia don't need to go through NXT, but it's better if they do go through NXT, so that way they can learn the WWE style and not fall flat on their faces It's better if they do, so that way they don't get utterly embarrassed and they fall flat on their faces. And now Paxley with a nice drop kick. Paxley gaining the Paxley in control here against Vacula. Come on! Tatum Paxley enjoying punishing Stephanie Vacula here. She's enjoying punishing her. Oh, but Vacula drops Paxley on her head to qualify for the Iron Survivor, and Paxley kicks out. And now Stephanie. And now Stephanie. Oh, wait a minute. Has Paxley. Oh! That vicious backbreaker. Vacula qualifies. Here is your winner, Stephanie Vacula. Stephanie Vacula with that butterfly backbreaker submission. She's won many, many championships with that backbreaker, and that backbreaker was enough to secure the victory over Tatum Paxley. And now Stephanie Vacula joins Tracy Lara. I mean, it depends on what you think. It depends if you think he did need it or not. It really depends on your preference. If you think he needed it, then you think he needed it. If you didn't think he didn't need it, then you think he didn't need it. Really depends on what you think, really. Just look at us. Yeah. Yes, girl. We are beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, sexy. But Finn Balor is neither. No, he is not. Finn Finn is a old, raggy, old man. Finn is a ragged old man. Absolutely. Yes, he is. And that's why tonight I will be giving Finn Balor and that's why I will take Finn Balor to school in French style. But also I've had it with those fashion file goofs. I say we go to TNA and deal with Dirty Dango. With Dirty Fandango. I agree. Those guys have been trying to mess up our fashion for far too long. We're more fashionable than them. Well, it's official, man. Yeah. Yep. Back in NXT. Whoa, 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 whoa. The hell are you guys doing? Interrupting our promo time? Congrats, guys. Holly. Let's go, boys. Congrats, Cedric. Come to TNA this week, and I'll defend this X Division Championship against you. Sure, man. I'll be more than happy to accept that invitation. But you've got to remember to vote for Mustafa Ali. Run the back from WrestleMania 34. I'm down. But I want NXT to know something really. I want NXT to know something first. I want them to vote for Ali. I'll see you then. Yes, girl! Yes, girl! On and on, we go on and on, we go on and on, Is it mighty Jean? Oh, brother. Come on, Travis, say it. Yes, girl! We're pretty deadly. Ding, ding, ding. This following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Prince Norman and Danielle Vaughan from Paris, France, weighing in at 215 pounds, the French Beauty, Brian Gale. The French Beauty. He is the French Beauty. Just look at these three handsome and beautiful people. This is what fashion looks like. Well, these three have been having some problems with the fashion police, Dirty Dango and Tyler Breeze, who does work here for WWE, so I don't know why they want to go to TNA when Tyler Breeze actually still works here as a producer. Yeah! Dun 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 dun. And his opponent, representing the Balor Club, from Bray Carby, Ripple Island, Finn Balor! Oh, Finn Balor is all fired up. Oh, Finn Balor is all fired up. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh! And Finn Balor. Finn Balor is all business. And Finn Balor just diving on top of Brian Gale, not giving him any chance to do anything. Well, we don't have to worry about it. We don't need to worry about if Dominic needed NXT. He ended up going to NXT anyway to become North American champion on 2 occasions. Finn Balor all fired up, and Brian Gale taking down Balor. Ah! Come on, old man! And Brian Gale's got the nerve to call Finn Balor an old man. He's got a lot of nerve to call Finn Balor an old man. Well, look, Finn Balor's a veteran. He's been around for many, many years. Finn Balor's a veteran. He's been around for many years. It's understandable why many might think he's an older man now, and obviously, he's not as, the old Finn Balor has been missing for quite a long time. Oh, well, injuries can play a role into how a wrestler changes their attitude, but Brian Gale now. The young Frenchman from Paris, France. The young Frenchman. Don't touch him! Oh my God! Please don't touch him! Please, for the love of God. Thank God. And Finn! Now Finn Balor diving through the ropes. Finn Balor diving through the ropes, gaining the advantage. And Finn! Finn now with a slam, taking down Brian Gale. And now Finn building, and now Finn beginning to build momentum. Brian Gale now looking to keep the advantage. Brian Gale now into the corner. Oh! The last time we had a French superstar here in WWE, his name was Rene Dupree. That's not fashion. That's not fashion. That's not fashion. Shut up! Danielle Vaughan and Prince Norman on the outside, not liking the... Oh my God! Oh, thank goodness. I was about to say, this match is going to be destined to end in a DQ because of the AI stupidity. And Prince Norman has been booted out of here. Why? Prince Norman's been booted out of here because the referee saw Prince Norman get involved. I didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. And Danielle Vaughan... Rene Dupree is actually Canadian, and I find that funny. They said he was French, but he's actually Canadian. Oh, look at this! And Finn Balor now looking to take advantage of Brian Gale. And Danielle Vaughan watching on the outside, and Balor with the dagger to the heart of Brian Gale. Finn with the win. Hey, Isabel. And Finn Balor with the victory. I'm alright, Isabel. And Finn Balor with the win, and now look at Danielle Vaughan getting in the ring. Who the hell do you think you are? What? Oh! Danielle Vaughan just shot Finn Balor. And hey, what the? Cynthia Warner, what the hell is Cynthia Warner just tackled down Danielle Vaughan? And look at this. Well, remember, Cynthia's trying to get into the OC. She's trying to become a member of the OC. And Cynthia Warner sending Danielle Vaughan packing. Danielle Vaughan and the rest of the fashionistas are retreating. Well, if Cynthia Warner was hoping to earn the trust of the Balor Club, I think that might have helped. Look at my title, baby. So, I have an Iron Survivor qualifying match next week. That's awesome. Who are you going against? I'm going against Danielle Vaughan next week. You're gonna destroy her. You're gonna destroy her. But one thing is for sure. Beat the fashion out of her. If I had it my way, and if women were allowed to fight guys, I would want to get payback on Trent Lake for F5ing me last week. Look, Sarah, I know what he did was bad to you last week, and I completely get that. Kelly Kelly has fined him for attacking you. Kelly Kelly fined him for attacking you. Yeah, well, a fine isn't going to solve it. Don't worry. I'll get payback. I'll get payback on him for you. No one touches my beautiful, powerful, sexy, muscly Aussie. Beautiful, powerful, sexy, muscly Aussie. You know, that's why you put a smile on my face, Patty. You say the funniest of things. But it is true, though. I wish I could look just like you. Strong, muscly, big, powerful. Patrick, you need to stop doubting how you look. I love the way you look. Oh, I love you. I love you too. Oh. Oh, can they get a room? Oh, that's cute. Love is in the air, Gail. Rene Dupree is actually Canadian, which I find hilarious. They tried to say he was a Frenchman, but in reality, he's actually Canadian. It's the same thing with Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is an Indian, but in reality, he's actually Canadian. The truth will ultimately prevail. And here comes Shawn Spears. He'll be going one-on-one with Dean Franklin. Shawn Spears and Dean Franklin, two of the participants in the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge, going at it here, and it's going to happen next. I love you too, Isabel. When you stand next to me in the field of Adelaide, in the Bruno Mano way, it's all about me. It's all about the power. And his opponent, weighing in at 223 pounds, Dean Franklin. Well, Dean Franklin making his way to the ring. Former NXT Tag Team Champion and a former NXT North American Champion. Dean Franklin will be entering the Iron Survivor for the second time in his career. Because remember, he did compete in it last season. Well, Dean Franklin... Well, Sean Spears is obviously wants to expose the truth about Dean Franklin. And the truth will ultimately prevail. Oh! Brainbuster by Spears. Brainbuster by Spears by the former NXT champion. The former NXT champion Sean Spears in control of Dean Franklin here in the early stages, but Franklin with a nice enziguri right to the side of the face. I'm surprised by that too. That's why I was surprised they had him as Sean Spears. That's because they wouldn't let Mercedes Moné come to WWE as Mercedes. Because they wouldn't let Mercedes Moné be Mercedes Moné. That's why I find it a bit funny that they allow Sean Spears to be himself. But when it came to Mercedes, it was, no, you have to be Sasha Banks. You must be Sasha Banks. No one wants to see you as Mercedes Moné. You must be Sasha Banks. But when it comes to Sean Spears, they'll be like, yeah, we'll let you be Sean Spears. Oh! Look at the power and quickness. The power and quickness of Franklin. The power and quickness of Franklin. And now Franklin building momentum. And still to come tonight, Paige Parker and Bayley are going to go at it one-on-one in an Iron Survivor qualifying match. Yeah, it is our main event here on NXT. It's our main event here on NXT. Bayley and Paige Parker one-on-one. But also still to come, Julia will be in action against Lola Vice. See, ref? See what happens when you keep getting in the way? Shit like that happens, you idiot. While they're wrong. While they're wrong. How would they know it's Mercedes Moné wouldn't be marketable? They wouldn't know unless they actually try. And now Sean Spears and Dean Franklin continuing to beat the hell out of each other. And now Dean Franklin. Again, they wouldn't know unless they try. And now Dean Franklin sends up Sean Spears, looking for the fade to obscurity, looking to put him away here. Looking to put him away into the fade to obscurity. And oh, what the hey! That's Peyton Royce. Sean Spears' wife just stopped Dean Franklin from doing the fade to obscurity. What the hell was that? Peyton Royce interfering, and Spears with the C4. Spears gets the win thanks to Peyton Royce. What the hell was that all about? The truth will ultimately prevail. And now look at Peyton Royce. And now Peyton Royce, look at this. And now Peyton Royce attacking Sally Dennis. Not only Peyton Royce just cost Dean Franklin this match, not only Peyton Royce just cost Dean the match, and now she's attacking Sally Dennis. The truth will ultimately prevail, Sally. And now Royce. And look at this. And now Peyton Royce with the in spiral to Dennis. And Sean Spears and Peyton Royce, husband and wife, getting... Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Cassie Fairbanks. Cassie, well, before you say anything silly, Caroline, I want to ask you a question. Why am I not being featured tonight? I mean, I'm the biggest star in NXT. But we're all focused on these Iron Survivor qualifying matches. My match with Daphne Shaw is more bigger and more important than these Iron Survivor matches. And Sally and my oh my, did poor old Sally Dennis get the hell beat out of her. But I have no sympathy for her. But also, isn't it funny that Daphne isn't here tonight? She is scared of me. If she wasn't, she would have shown up. Because Daphne is a coward. Daphne is a coward. Because she wouldn't have the balls to come face to face with me. Because she knows I'll make her... Oh! And Daphne Shaw with a right hand! Now Daphne Shaw is here! And Daphne Shaw is on top of Cassie Fairbanks! Hammering away with those right hands! Come on, Cassie! I'm a coward, huh? I'm a coward, huh? I'm a coward, come on! Look at Cassie Fairbanks trying to get away. I'm scared, huh? I'm scared, huh? You'll pay for that! Ah! Julia, you've got a match tonight. Yeah, against Lola Vice. Lola Voice. Yes. She called you out. And Kelly made the match official. Does Lola have any idea who she's messing with? She's messing with me. Julia! The most dangerous women's champion of all time. She even challenged you for your title. Well, these people here in Boston don't deserve a championship match tonight. As far as Lola is concerned, she's going to have to earn her title opportunity. She wants a title match. She's going to have to beat me first. Oh, Julia. Focused and ready. Lola Vice, run on one here with the NXT Women's Champion Julia. Well, I tell you one thing, Lola Vice is going to get her ass kicked tonight. I feel she's going to get her ass kicked tonight, and I mean that literally, because that's all she ever cares about is her silly little ass. And oh, come on now. And now I think, and Julia is going to rearrange it here tonight. And her opponent, being accompanied by Mina Shirakawa and AZM, the NXT Women's Champion, Beautiful Madness, Julia! Here comes Julia, the NXT Women's Champion, the unpinnable and the unsubmittable. So far, no one has been able to pin or submit Julia, but she does have a loss next to her name. That was via disqualification to Essie Lee. But what's more important is the fact that she hasn't been pinned and she hasn't been submitted. Mike Rome, my name is Azumi. When is Mike Rome going to understand that it's Azumi, not AZM? And here we go, Lola Vice. One-on-one here with Julia. Look at this, using her swift kicks to try and gain an advantage, and Julia just explodes. Julia just exploding. And Julia, just like that, gains the upper hand. here's the thing. When I was younger, this was when I was a lot younger, and I want you to tell me if you felt this way as well. When I was younger, when I watched wrestling for the first time, right? When I watched wrestling for the first time when I was younger, when I saw the wrestlers come out, you know, as their ring name, like, I legit thought that was their real name. Like, when I saw Edge, I legit thought that was actually his name. His real name, Edge. I thought that was his real name. I don't know if anyone else felt that way, but... So when I see, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I thought, like, that was his real name, Stone Cold. I thought Stone Cold was his actual name, or The Rock. I thought that was his real name, you know? So when I was younger, I thought whatever their names were on TV was their legitimate birth names. I don't know if other people felt that way, but felt like that. But that's how I looked at it when I was a lot younger. And now Lola Vice, and here comes Lola, starting to build momentum here. And now Lola Vice starting to gain the advantage. Julia starting to fall back a little bit. Oh, and Lola with a swip, and Lola with a big kick to Julia for a huge upset. Oh, and Julia powering out at one. And Julia stunned momentarily. Julia stunned by Lola Vice momentarily. Oh! Julia stunned momentarily here as Azumi and Mina Shirakawa. Oh, and look at that! And there's that, and Lola Vice with that back fist. And Lola Vice with that back fist to Azumi. Oh, and there's the back fist. And there's the back fist on Julia. Julia tried to deliver a cheap shot. Oh, and Lola Vice nearly put Julia away. Jeez, can you imagine if Lola could actually knock her off here? Looking for that back fist once again, but Julia counters! Oh! You felt that you felt that way too? Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that felt that way. Oh, look at Bianca. Oh, look at Julia. Oh, there's the Bianca locked in on Lola Vice, and Lola Vice quickly taps out. Julia with the win. And Julia with the victory submits Lola Vice. Here is your winner by submission, the NXT Women's Champion, Beautiful Madness, Julia. How was Raw? Not very good. Not very good. And Julia standing tall. Julia sending a message to the entire NXT locker room. Oh, wait a minute. I'll tell you when you call. And now Julia telling Mina Shirakawa and Azumi to finish off Lola Vice. Oh, come on. Lola can barely defend herself. And now the Mina driver into a double stomp. Calls that the Gladiator Impact. The Gladiator Impact to Lola Vice. As Julia wanted Azumi and Shirakawa to punish Lola more. Steve is actually his name. Yeah, I know that now. Like, yeah, I know Steve is his real name. But when I was younger, whatever their stage name was, I thought that was their legitimate birth name. Well, yeah, look, I know some wrestlers' real names wrestle under their real name. But I mean, like, wrestlers like The Rock, or wrestlers like Akam and Razor and Edge. Edge and all that. Like, wrestlers that have that kind of name. It would make the fans think, is that... Like, with first letter names, you know? Or something really, like, or even like The Miz. Like, would think that's his real name. Well, Mizan is his real name. But you get my point. Like, I'm trying to say, like a guy like Edge, like, you'd think that's his real name. Like, who the hell names their kid Edge? Like, you'd be thinking, who names their child Edge or something? And we're back live here on NXT, and here comes the dangerous Puck. The bastard Puck. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, the bastard Puck.
Whoop that drink! 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 Whoop that drink!
Thank God Booker's not here to ruin this. And his opponent, Trick Williams. Well, Trick Williams is a part of the men's Iron Survivor. He's a part of the men's Iron Survivor. He said that the men's Iron Survivor is his chance to prove that he belongs in the main event. Yeah, Trick Williams would love nothing more than to get a chance to become the NXT champion. But he's got to take down a former NXT champion in Puck here tonight in order to really drive home that message. And now Trick going for a big kick, and now Puck comes off the ropes. Oh! Trick Williams was able to avoid it, but Puck was able to land on his feet. Puck showing off his athleticism, and now Puck went for another moonsault. And Trick Williams again avoided it. Well, Trick Williams has definitely been doing his homework. Does anyone remember Charlie Haas? Does anyone remember Charlie Haas? One half of the world's greatest tag team. And now, oh, Puck with a beautiful moonsault to a standing Trick Williams into the cover. The reason why I'm saying that is because I saw a pay-per-view a few days ago, and he was on it. It was Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas against the Hardy brothers in like a ladder match. And now Trick Williams with a neck breaker. Trick Williams now with a neck breaker. And now into the cover again and a kick out. Trick Williams in control. And now Trick, what does Trick Williams have in store here for Puck? And right now Trick Williams is on top of Puck right now. Well, Puck obviously wants his rematch for the NXT Championship. He's become pretty crazy. Oh, look at this. And, oh, nice move there by Williams. Nice move by Williams. Nice move by Williams. Puck is in trouble. Oh, went for the trick shot. Puck able to avoid the trick shot. It's actually Maxwell Taylor Friedman. MTF. And now Puck gaining the advantage. Oh, look at this. And now clubbing blows to the back of the neck. And look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we've seen Puck do this before. Oh, look at this. Painful submission. Rings of Saturn. The Rings of Saturn locked in. A devastating submission locked in here. And Trick Williams able to get out of it. And Trick Williams able to get free. Able to get free. And now Puck rolling out to the outside to try and catch his breath here. And now Trick Williams going out after Puck. Oh, and Puck just threw the steps right into the face of Trick Williams. And that, my friends, is a disqualification. But Puck looks like he doesn't give a shit. Puck doesn't look like he gives a damn, Travis. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, and the steps on the lower back of Williams. Huh? You want a match with me? I whooped that trick! And Puck getting himself intentionally disqualified. He just said he whooped that trick, and I have to admit he is right. He did indeed whoop that trick. Oh, wait a minute. It's pathetic that I had to earn my rematch. I am the former champion, so I should be handed a rematch. Kelly, I demand my rematch, and I want her to give it to me. Oh, wait a minute. It's William Regal again. I don't want you, Regal. I don't want you, old man. I want Kelly. Regal. Puck, Kelly isn't here tonight, so I'm in charge. Kelly had important things to worry about, like her beautiful twins. But I'm here to let you know, Puck, the Iron Survivor match is official, and you are in it. So deal with it. Oh, Pac clearly not happy with it. Pac clearly not happy about this. For an entire week now, all I've been getting is, why, Paige? Why? Why did you attack your mentor? Why did you attack your hero, Bailey? I have been getting that for the last 2 weeks. You want to know why I attacked Bailey? She was holding me back. She wanted to, as usual, put herself in the front line. She wanted to put herself in the front line. She wanted to fight Julia for the title. But she didn't want me to fight Julia. She didn't... Bailey has always been a manipulator. She manipulates all of you people to believe that she's the good girl in all this. She manipulates people to garner sympathy for wanting people to understand how she feels. Well, I don't give a shit about Bailey's feelings. There's a reason why Mercedes Moné is the only friend in the world that you'll ever have. Because she's just as stupid as Bailey. Bailey, tonight, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to put you down for good. You say you care about the future? You say you care about the people around you? Well, tonight, I make sure you do that honor. Bailey, you're not a role model. You are a fraud. I'll see you in the ring. Oh, there's Bailey getting ready for that main event. Bailey and Paige Parker. But before we get to that, before we get to our main event, let's take a look back at what Bron Breakker did this past Monday on Raw. Sheamus, Kenny Omega, and Bron Breakker triple threat match. Winner becomes #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. These 3 guys are putting on a clinic. Oh, Sheamus with a brogue. Oh, so close. And Bron Breakker spear. Bron Breakker with a spear to Sheamus. And Omega throwing Breakker to the outside. And Omega with a butterfly pile driver to Sheamus. Kenny Omega is #1 contender. Kenny Omega has done it. Oh my goodness. Oh, look how Bron Breakker's gone mad out here. Oh my god, he just speared a cameraman. Breakker just speared a cameraman! Oh, look out! Look out, Pat! Braun Breakker! Just assaulted a cameraman! Look out, Pat! Oh my god! Oh my god, shit! What the hell are you doing, man? Here comes Daniel Bryan to try and calm down this situation! Oh no! Braun Breakker just speared our general manager! Braun Breakker just speared our general manager! Ah! And now security are handcuffing Braun Breakker! Come on, get him out of here! This ain't over, Daniel! This ain't over! No. We can confirm our broadcast colleague Pat McAfee is okay. He was not injured. And Raw General Manager Daniel Bryan wasn't injured also. And we can confirm this Monday on Raw that Daniel Bryan will respond to Braun Breakker's actions. Braun Breakker went completely apeshit. Braun Breakker went completely apeshit, and I tell ya, there might be some reprimands coming for Mr. Breakker. Well, it's time to turn our attention to our main event as the role model Bayley getting a great ovation here in Boston as she prepares to take on her former protege, Paige Parker, in our main event in an Iron Survivor qualifying match. And it's next. Dun, dun, dun. Paige. Dun, 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 dun. Paige. Dun, 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 dun. And her opponent, Paige Parker. Well, Paige Parker making her way to the ring as Paige Parker with a completely new attitude. Paige Parker, new attitude and all, as she is prepared for singles action. Well, Paige Parker obviously with a new ring attire and all that, and here we go. Bayley and Paige Parker one-on-one. Oh, but here's the thing. Oh, Paige Parker made her debut here in WWE, and who was her first opponent? It was Bayley. Bayley was the first person to step up and was willing to help Paige Parker. But it clearly shows me that Paige Parker was only using Bayley, trying to use Bayley's name and bounce off of Bayley's name as leverage to get further into this business. Oh, hang on a minute. That is not true. Paige liked working with Bayley. Bayley was being selfish. Bayley wanted a crack at Julia. She wasn't trying to help Paige Parker. She wasn't trying to help Paige Parker at all. She wanted to get back into the relevancy. Bayley wanted to be a champion again. What are you talking about? Bayley just wanted to stand up to Julia. Yeah, and completely lost sight of Paige Parker. Paige Parker was on a losing streak. Paige Parker was losing a lot of matches. Bayley should have been there to give her advice and to help her out, but instead she lost sight of Paige Parker and she focused solely on herself. I feel like Paige Parker realized that Bayley never cared about her.
Bayley, 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 Bayley.
The fans here in Boston seem to disagree with you. Bayley chants ringing out here tonight. Well, these idiots are fickle. And now Paige Parker in the corner. Come on, Bayley! And now Paige Parker just ripping at the arm of Bayley. Oh, good strategy here by Paige Parker, continuing to hammer away on Bayley. Look at those right hands. Ah, come on, Bayley! Huh? Come on! Paige Parker just choking away. Just choking away at Bayley in the corner as Bayley now struggling to get back to her feet. And now Paige. Paige now trying to do it. And now Paige with the right hand. Bayley now gets back inside the ring. Oh! Paige is looking for a big maneuver. Paige was looking for a big maneuver, but Bayley was able to reverse into a DDT. Oh, nice float over arm drag there by the role model. And now Bayley. Now beginning to build momentum. And now Bayley now building momentum. Bayley looking for the belly, but Paige Parker knows Bayley so well. Shut up and cheer me. And there's a suplex. Come on, Bayley, get up. And look at Paige Parker. Wait a minute. Nice counter by Bayley. And Bayley now with a counter. And Bayley counters it. Bayley to belly. And there's the Bayley to belly to Paige Parker. And Parker has to kick out. Bayley to belly, almost giving Bayley the win. And now Bayley with a kick to the gut, looking for the rose plant. Wait a minute. Paige Parker counters. Oh, man. Parker counters. That's a new move. That's a new move by Parker. Into the cover. And out at 2. I'd like to know how Tatsugiri is a dragon type. I'd like to know as well, but weirdly it is. I think that giant fish Dondoza is a dragon as well, I think. I can't be 100% certain. Because Tatsugiri and Dondoza are like connected. They're not like an evolution, but like they're connected in some way. Oh. Come on, Bayley! Come on! And now Paige Parker. Paige Parker loving this dominance. She's enjoying dominating Bayley. Oh, wait a minute. And up. Oh, wait, Bayley back up. Rose plant! Bayley back up and nails Paige with a rose plant. Catches Paige off guard to win the match. Oh, man. To win the match, but Parker able to kick out. What a match we're witnessing here in our main event. The Iron Survivor qualifying matchup here between Bayley and Paige Parker continues to heat up. And now the back and forth. Oh, and look at this. Bayley now gaining the upper hand. And now Bayley gaining the upper hand on Parker. What has Bayley got in store here? And now Bayley with a massive superplex. Oh! And now things are getting intense here between these two superstars. And now Bayley looking for the Rose plant again. Paige Parker raking the eyes of Bayley. Raking the eyes of Bayley. And look at Parker. Oh, Parker! Look at this! Parker just dropped Bayley with her own move! The Rose plant! Oh, and Bayley kicks out. Paige tried to beat Bayley with her own move. Paige Parker just tried to beat Bayley with her own move. Oh, look at this. And Parker drops Bayley. Parker gets the win. And Paige Parker puts away Bayley. And Paige Parker qualifies into the Iron Survivor. Here is your winner, Paige Parker. And Paige Parker with the win. Paige Parker with a huge win as she qualifies into the Iron Survivor. And Paige Parker showing her dominance as she places her boot on Bayley as she celebrates. Paige Parker with the biggest win of her, with a big win, and that devastating move definitely put Bayley away. And thank you all for joining us, and good night. My time now.